This is Todd. Welcome to Table Ready Painting. We're doing a paint night tonight. Come in, chat. We're going to talk about some chaos stuff. Logan's going to be working on.
My Chaos Space Marines.
And anything in particular?
Cultists again.
Cultists again. And I have Thousand Suns. So I have talked in the podcast before. What I typically do is I spray my Thousand Suns copper. It's actually called Brand New Penny. And then I paint the color in, basically like color in the spots that are blue. And then I leave a wet paintbrush to take off anything that's not supposed to get blue in case I spill over. So we're going to work on this a little bit. And what do you got there? You got a ton of cultists laying around, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mixture of projects that I have done and want done, so.
All right, this needs a really good shake up here. So excuse me while I shake my paint. And I really just use Thousand Suns Blue. I have on all my other models, all my other Thousand Sun models anyways. And it turns out really nice. So I do have plenty of Army Painter and what else do we have here? Army Painter and
War Paints. Army Painter, Citadel.
And we have speed paints and we have
a little bit of Vallejo.
And some Vallejo, correct.
But not much.
So.
But we do have some.
Right, we do have some. What color was that?
Cobalt metal.
Oh.
What I like to base coat all my chaos metals with.
All right.
Unless it's like a pure metal, I like to do cobalt metal.
Yeah. So anybody that's joining us, just pop in and say hi, and we're going to talk about whatever. Talk about our week. Talk about things that happened. Talk about how dry my paint is. I need to salvage it because I think this is the end of it, though.
Which one?
Thousand Suns Blue. So for now, it's going to have to work.
It's sad to see a paint start to die.
Yeah. I think what I need to do before I do anything, let's see if I can mix this up a little bit. Sometimes prep work is more important than the actual job.
Yep. Excellent paint.
Ooh. It's very chunky. That's not a good sign.
A little bit of skin. I actually painted this guy's neck straight cobalt. Oof.
So, you painted his neck cobalt?
Yep.
That's kind of a weird choice.
I don't even know how. Well, I mean, I can imagine how.
Alright, let's see if we can save some of this. I should have some medium here. Yes, medium should work. Should be good enough to maybe bring this back to life.
Well, I'm actually pretty nice on the skin tones for most of my guys. Which, if you asked me last time, I was not close.
He was not happy with the skin tones initially.
I mean, they weren't bad. I mean, I guess I think I was fighting with the paint more than I should have.
Right.
Because this tanned flesh actually works really well. I use a little bit of sky gray.
Oops, sorry.
You're okay.
I thought I bumped the thing in.
I'm bumping it.
Okay. Alright. let's close this up. See if we can get another shake on it.
Cloaks. I love painting all my chaos cloaks in a white. I don't know. Adds a nice, kind of different color.
That's fair.
I'm trying to recall a guy who needs it. This guy.
Oh, you laid them all in a pile again.
Want this guy to have it.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Cultists actually do pretty nice. Admittedly, I've used them in a few battles. They're not that bad.
Well, they're good for what they do, right?
Yeah, I mean the hard part is they take like 3 shots and they're all dead. So they're not exactly they won't live long, but for something nice to go up and hold an objective, they're nice.
Right? Well, I might have a problem here. I don't know if this is coming back to life. No, don't do this to me. I waited too long. Is there an equivalent? Hold on. I try not to use my phone, but is there equivalent in Army Painter to 1,000 Suns?
We've gotten most of our blues out, so
Let's see. And anybody that is looking for paints at the moment, Army Painter is getting rid of their war paints.
I think that sale
Stock.
ended.
Oh, did it end?
I think so. Like
Maybe it
like the
ended.
day after, I was or like like a few days, I was like, hey, I kind of want to see what what was on sale because I'm a very researchy guy, and
Yeah.
it wasn't there. I was like, oh, that's sad.
So, well, we got what, almost $400 in paints
For like
for 107 with the shipping.
So
All right, Vallejo model color. Hold on, let's go back.
I mean, we got the full like the large
Army
paint
Painter.
set for less than the base price of the large paint set.
Yeah,
So
Void Shield Blue is supposed to be a match.
what?
That's what
Yo,
Reddit says.
apparently Void Shield Blue is every color.
Hold on.
I feel like it's. I don't agree with it because they said it was also like Hoeth Blue. I'm like, that's not right either. Like this. They said these two are the
This actually
same.
says
Or for our viewers, those two colors
those are not the same.
Yeah, and they also said it was like Hoeth Blue, but I'm like, it's more like this. Electric blue than anything.
Yeah.
So, do I trust people anymore with that? No. Because sometimes I think they're just picking colors.
So much speed paints.
I mean, and I do know.
War
like,
paints fanatic. How about Abyssal Blue?
I don't know if we have that. Oh, we also don't have much from the Fanatics line.
That's fair. Certainly not Ultramarines. Deep Blue? No.
Well, the Fanatic line, that's where like our medals come from. Like they've got new names and stuff, which I don't like. I don't like how like they got rid of my Deep Blue. I'm sad, but it's some new Deep Imperial Navy or something. I don't know. I'm sad because it's not my my glorious Deep Blue.
All right. Let's add another word in here. What do we have? War paints. War paints. There used to be a chart. I used to have it saved.
There's a few charts. I know if you actually go on the website, it has multiple charts. Oh shoot! It's a little bit of extra paint than I wanted, but good thing I'm going to coat everyone's pants in it, so. Hopefully shouldn't go to work.
Well, I went to the wrong place. All right, this is a great video of me playing on my phone. Thanks for joining us. Or Deep Azure is a Fanatics too. We don't have Fanatics.
I mean, some of them are the same. I know that, but like Void Shield,
It's the same page.
Void Shield doesn't exist, and
There we go. That's the one I was
the
looking
new
for.
one.
Daka. Doesn't Sun's blue? Has no comparative colors.
Oh no, is it a unique color?
Apparently. I'm gonna go over to Army Painter and come down.
If you guys got something similar, please could you comment?
Hydra Turquoise.
I'll be honest, all our blues are right here.
Yeah.
Unless there's a blue upstairs.
Or Sentient Turquoise. I don't feel that that's a turquoise color at all.
Not really. I mean, kind of. I don't know. I don't trust that stuff after it said Hoeth was like Void Shield. And then I looked at them. I'm like, they ain't the same.
Well, this one does have Hoeth is the same as Void Shield.
I guess I don't physically own the paint, so yeah. Why am I acting like
Aramon Blue's lighter.
pro on it? But it really just doesn't look similar.
Yikes. Okay. What do we got here? Alright. So anyway, let's see if I can find a match here. I mean, I have Deep Blue. Is Deep Blue somewhere?
I mean, Crystal's decent.
No, that's too far off. You have Deep Blue there too.
Yeah, Deep Blue.
Crystals, you think is close?
Crystal's decent. I'm not gonna say it's accurate because
It's a little light.
I mean, you could darken it down with like a deep blue.
What is this? Altar Guard Blue?
That's not close at all.
No, that's not close at all. Aramon's later. We might just work with Aramon. Sotek Green. Sotek Green is not that far off.
Oh, I'd use Sotek for my NIDs. Suddenly, my examples have returned home.
Guard. Your examples have returned home.
Yeah, I had 3 warriors and a winged prime.
Yeah.
And I put them away.
Oh.
After like days of them being out, I put them away. Sadly. So they can't be examples.
I mean, Sotek's really not that far off. It's a little more green. But you know it does work.
What?
A little bit of Sotek and a little bit of Crystal mixed together. Seems to work pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that.
So maybe we got a mix. So we mix colors. See how it comes out. I think it's still just a little bit light, but let me use a little more Sotek on here. That's what the wet palette's for, right? We can blend in real time.
Yay!
If I can keep the cap open. Whoop.
Metal!
As long as I keep the whole squad looking the same. After a wash and a highlight, it should be pretty close. I don't think I'm going to be that far off. So anybody that is watching, we're working on some Thousand Suns. We're working on some Chaos Cultists.
Yep. Chaos.
So tonight is a night of chaos. If you didn't bring your own, we got plenty here.
But don't tell the loyalists.
No, don't tell the loyalists. Death to the false emperor. Death to the false emperor. Oh wait, that's your line.
What's yours then?
All is dust.
Oh.
I don't say a lot. I'm more of a faction of action. Or inaction, depending on the case.
I mean, mine likes to murder a lot.
Shh.
Hiss, is that close?
Yeah. So these are my last remaining Rubric Marines. And then I have all the models of my Thousand Suns painted. Which is kind of why I've been holding off, because I wanted to kind of keep something around to paint. But I think it's time.
Yep.
Now I can't see.
I mean,
it's all good.
I mean, actually, this is like one of my last units until I can prime some of my models.
Oh, well, you have models to prime, do you?
I've actually got a bunch. I've got 5 Kit Bash chosen. They actually came around because I was like, yeah, I do not need more ranged legionaries after playing ranged legionaries, and I did nothing for me. So I was like, hey, you know what these can be? And I turned them into chosen, which have done well. In fact, both them and Possessed have done amazing.
Right?
In battles. So
far the Rubric Marines are going okay. I'm just kind of starting them now. So if I haven't mentioned before, I paint all my Thousand Suns. It's called Brand New Penny, which is actually like a copper color, but it's really shiny copper. And then I fill in all the armor plates with the blue. Let's see if I can bring that in just a little bit better. And then it's kind of like coloring. Yay! Just got to stay within the lines. And then I keep a wet brush around. So if I do get it somewhere where I don't want it to be, it's almost like using an eraser. So just starting them up. Like I said, this is my last squad to paint out of the whole faction. And then I am finished with everything that I have that's Thousand Suns. How are you doing today, Catman?
doing some touch-ups on some cultists. I work a lot of my projects one piece at a time, so.
And if I remember correctly, you are a Tyranid player, a newer Tyranid player?
Yeah.
No. Snow. Snow is a Tyranid player, if I remember correctly.
Well, me too.
They've been playing less than you, though.
Yeah. I mean, I own them for quite a while.
Yeah. Logan got his with. What'd you get? You got yours 8th edition.
Yeah, I think so. Because I got
the Combat Patrol. You
yeah.
got the Combat Patrol with the Hive Tyrant and
No.
No.
We started with I think Gene Sailors and Trigon.
Oh, okay. You got some Rubrics, some Corn Berserkers, some Warp Talons.
Ooh.
Nice. Really spreading it out there.
Yeah.
Chaos is kind of fun.
Yeah. My apologies. I really like painting. I've got some Warp Talons too, and I haven't touched them in a good while because I kind of got them done. But
there you go.
I mean, I've just got a 5-man, but they are really awesome models.
Do you stick with the normal, doing all the trim on the Rubric Marines? And how are you enjoying painting Rubric Marines? They're kind of fun. I mean, the Warp Talons are kind of the same way, aren't they? There's a lot of trim on them guys.
Yeah, oh yeah, Warp Talons are tons of trim. I mean, you're kind of safe from the fact that if you've got a large enough brush, you can just kind of gloss it over and you'll catch all the edges. A little messily, but that's kind of what I did. For like the wings and stuff, because I'm like, yeah, this is it was way too much to each one like individually. So it's just like, well, yeah, each line and bolt. So I was like, screw it, let's do it all at once.
Yeah, 1,000 Suns are kind of a labor of love. Either you really like painting them or they're just a pain. Warp Talon, same way.
Yeah. And Warp Talons have a lot of little pieces.
Yeah, they do. I'm doing trim, then armor part on everything. Yay. Well, I mean, whatever works best for you. I mean, that's the best thing. This just happened to work for me. I saw a tutorial just as I was starting my 1,000 Suns, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try that. That seems like such a great idea. I did not come up with this idea, but I utilized it to full extent. I painted the Helldrake this way. What an easy way to paint the Helldrake. Painting my 1,000 Sun, my Rubric Marines. I really enjoyed that because, like I said, it's just kind of like you fill in the color.
Helldrake's gonna be a fun challenge. I kind of want to get one at some point. Besides the fact it's an awesome model.
I did my Helldrake. I think I'm good. For you, it's easier. That's good. I mean, it's all about what works best, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes what works for somebody doesn't work for other people. And I'm all about that. Let's see if I put a little more paint medium in there, if I can bring this back to life a little bit. My 1,000 Suns blue dried up. Trying to put a little medium in there or mixing it up, see what comes up best. It's essentially my 4th squad of Rubric Marines, so
You've got quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's 40. Yes, you've got quite a bit.
Well, one's a 5. 2 of them are 5-man squads.
Oh, okay, that's different.
So this will be 30 Rubric Marines.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish up some of this. This deep blue's get into his end of his poor little.
Oh, there's a second one there.
Oh, shoot.
Went from a little bit to a glob.
Yay, I just want to do details. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's called Oh Crap, and then you readjust.
Yep.
Now everyone gets extra blue.
So Logan and I did get a chance to play a game last weekend.
Yeah.
Not this past one, the one before that.
Yeah, because this past one was
we played Dark Angels against the Chaos. His Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah. I didn't do bad, but I did lose, so.
It is hard to play against a veteran player sometimes.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's true. And besides the fact, I couldn't hit this guy like on anything below 4s, so, or wound him below 4s.
Yeah. Played the Wrath of the Rock detachment. That was more fun than I expected it to be.
Oh, I apparently only have anti-infantry. Like, really light infantry. So, that was fun. And then I used my Havocs for 2 battles and realized I don't like them. Because, well, they didn't do that much for me.
Yeah.
So, and I was like the first time I'm like, okay, they didn't do much. Maybe it's because I was unlucky, and then I played them again and they didn't do much again. I was like, okay. This is called. Oh yeah, those are.
Those are mine.
Yeah, those are yours.
I think those are Ansons. These are. I don't know what they are. But actually, I'm very happy with them. They've held up pretty well. I got them a whole set like this on Amazon. They were not very expensive, and they all are smaller size. I do have another set. These are Anson ones. These are actually good, but this is a bigger set. I think these are. You know what? I'll be honest with you. For how good they are, I'm going to look them up real quick. Because if you can get them, it's actually worth it. Because they should come up in my history. Let me see if I can find them quick here. I was surprised for just a small kit, and they were pretty inexpensive, but they have held up incredibly well. What are yours? Do you have your kit there?
Back here. I've got a Nick Pro.
That's what they are. They're Nick Pro. So if you go on to Amazon, they do have there it is. Nick Pro miniature paintbrush with dry brush, which is a set that he has, which is the bigger set that mine is. It's only $21.40. And if you can get them, it is a 20-piece set. Let's see if I can show it without giving out any vital information. But it's a set that looks like that. There's 20 brushes in there. 5 dry brushes, and then some flats, and all the rest. Four flats, and then the rest are all pointed ones. Tapers. Yeah. Just straight ones. They work amazing. I've only bought, since I bought this kit, this is the only kit that I've used, and I've had it for, I bought it in February. I bought his in April. So definitely, it's definitely worth it. It'll last you a long time. So yeah, they're actually really cool. What are you painting, Shriek? Anything you're working on? That is exactly well, it's a second edition.
Yeah, I got.
Era. It's not quite. I guess it is Rogue Trader, but
yep, I got an ancient rhino. This was built from extra pieces that he had, like literally just pieces. So I got to build a very old rhino.
But it's nice because it fits in with the theme of his army. So
yep, I got some very old Marines. So, well, I guess they're not really old, but the old tactical.
Some of them are pretty old.
Well, yeah, some of them are probably a lot old. And most of them are older than me, so.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yep, so that's the rhino he uses for his Chaos Marines. I actually have one too.
we actually have a ton.
I had 3 of them. I play Dark Angels normally, or the first Space Marine army that I started with. So I had bought rhinos to go with my Space Marines back in the day. But because of the way the Dark Angels played back in the day, I never actually used them. Or I didn't use them much, let's put it that way.
Oh, and so
that's why they never got painted. They got painted green, but they never got painted.
Well, so that's probably also why, why this is piece. Well, why this was found in pieces, right?
Right. And
that's probably sad because now they're even worse for Marines.
Yeah. But the Marines at the time, there was a quick era where everybody was playing rhinos with their Marines, and that's when I kind of panic bought rhinos. And of course, this was before the Land Raider was actually a kit. I actually bought all the pieces that they had in the Citadel Journal as to how to build a Land Raider.
Oh yeah, so
I have one of the.
Did you have to take 2 rhinos and?
You had to take rhinos and Chimera parts and stick them together.
So is that why there's Rogue Chimera parts?
That's why there's Rogue Chimera parts in there.
So could I turn this into a Land Raider?
Actually, I have the old Land Raider in there. It's in my one of my kits over there. One of the drawers.
Yeah.
So it's got the old metal sponsons. Yeah, because you needed a Chimera, a Predator, a Lehman Russ.
A Predator for the guns, I assume, right?
Yeah, I think it was a Chimera, a Rhino, and a Lehman Russ, and you could put the pieces together and make a Land Raider out of them.
I feel bad about using too much blue paint, so now I'm gonna paint the bottom of my rhino because then I'm actually doing something with it.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, back in the day when we didn't have a Land Raider kit that you could buy, that you could just go out and buy, that's what you had to do.
So
I think it was the in between, but I actually got it out of, I believe it was a Citadel Journal, was the kit. And everybody's like, what's a Citadel Journal? And the Citadel Journal was a version of, was a separate magazine from White Dwarf that had all kinds of alternative rules and stuff like that.
I just realized something.
Oh yeah, the salamander. I forgot about that thing.
What's the tank?
My cousin had the original Rapier laser batteries, the ones that came with the tank treads. He used to play those things with his Tech Marine all the time. And the Thud gun, that's going back.
Thud gun?
Yeah, there was a Thud gun, and it essentially was like a big mortar, but you used a Tech Marine. Tech Marine had to fire the Thud gun.
Oh?
Yeah. All the big, nasty artillery weapons were all manned by
Tech Marine.
Tech Marines, yeah.
Huh.
So, like, what's the new one? The Fire Strike? Is that it? The Fire Strike? The little gun with the Tech Marine on it.
Oh,
the one that's in the Iron Hands box?
Yeah, the one that, like, no one plays because kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good throwback to the old.
I mean, if you want to call it good.
Well, it's a throwback to the old guns that used to be fired by Tech Marines.
Huh.
Oh yeah, the mole mortar. There's Jeffy. There's the mole mortar and the pulsar rocket. And you got to remember, the best gun in all of second edition was the original shock attack gun, when you used to roll randomly to see what happened when you fired it.
Oh.
Yep. There was a chance that your best chance was you would shoot when you used Grotz's ammunition.
Oh. Yeah.
In the original thing, you shot Grotz's ammunition, and you would roll. I think it was either a D20 or a D100 or something like that. It was a huge table, and then you rolled that, and then whatever the result is, what happened. And of course, the best result, it would be you shot a Grot through the warp from the shock attack gun, and it landed inside the armor of whatever you were shooting at, and basically the little Grot would die, of course, but not before getting crazy and chewing on whatever he ended up in. So you didn't have an armor save against it, because it was literally a guy showing up inside of your armor.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the worst case scenario was you would shoot the gun, and it would shoot the guy that's shooting the gun across the battlefield somewhere randomly.
What?
Without the gun. And of course, then he was destroyed. Or it could be sucked into the warp, because that's how it fired. It fired through the warp. Crazy second edition rules.
Just imagine you're a dude and you fire a cannon and you just get like sent straight to the warp. Like, oh, this is fun.
Hi, I've got friends everywhere. But some of them aren't my friend.
Yeah.
And the old lifted droppa, that was a good orc weapon too. The super lifted droppa. basically rolled a check, and if you beat the armor value of whatever you're shooting at, it would pick something up, and then next turn you could drop it down on top of something else. It was literally a pick something up and drop it on the ground.
So you could like.
It was a lift-a, drop-a.
Bro. I mean, I guess the name's kind of obvious.
That's orc technology for you.
Hey, it's not hard to misuse.
If it works, it works.
You know.
Yep.
It's very hard to misuse when it's in the name. Sorry.
Jeff, do you remember the salamander tank? I'm trying to remember what weapon was on that thing. Older one and a newer one. It like pokes at the back of my brain, but I can't remember it. So, I don't know. Yeah. The mole mortar was good because it was literally a mortar, but it shot underground. So instead of shooting a shell up in the air like a normal mortar, it would actually shoot underground and then would explode when it came back to the air.
Huh.
An autocannon main gun. It's a Forge World mini Imperial transport scout tank thing. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, wait. Is that the tiny little Land Raider looking thing? Is that the one is that it? I think that's it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Salamander. Here I am on the Google machine again. Salamander 40K tank. I feel like I'm going to get anything except what I want. Oh, no, there it is.
Oh. I would imagine you got in the chapter.
Oh, it's an Astra Militarum tank. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's an open top Chimera with an autocannon. There you go. Looks like that.
Oh.
It's like a Chimera.
Yeah.
But it's got an autocannon. Apparently it has... it can be... There is a pattern with a heavy flamer instead of the autocannon. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, now that I see it, I remember it. Very cool. Yeah, I remember that guy.
It's about normal.
I was telling them about the old Land Raider kits, Jeff. Remember those? The ones where you had to piece the Lehman Russ and the Chimera parts and the Rhino pieces together in order to get all the equipment to build a Land Raider. Way back when. I can tell it's starting to get juicy again.
Yay! Paint saved!
Yep. Took a little extra medium, but we got it. Might be a run to the Warhammer store. Oh no!
Oh no!
Just for paint, though. Yeah, the mail order trolls ones. Yeah. Yeah, I still got mine laying over here, believe it or not.
I mean, a trip to the Warhammer store wouldn't be bad. I think I need a new Mephiston soon.
Yeah.
I mean, both the model and the.
Yeah, right. So we're just going to do some lines on here.
We're doing lines?
Yeah. Blue lines. Calm down there, youngster.
Oh.
Aw. So.
Paint his pockets. Gosh.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's not like I'm doing delicate lines and you're hitting my elbow.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. You know, I never noticed that your guys didn't have yellow. I thought they had yellow on them.
Nope. These guys might. Just because all the ones I've been doing, I do the tabards, and then the little symbols that are on the tabards, I do in a different color. This is how I differentiate the different squads on the battlefield. I'm sure it's a different cult thing. Yeah. 3 Godhammer Land Riders, a Redeemer, and a Crusader. I don't have that many. I have a Redeemer and a Godhammer. And then, of course, the old Trolls. What is it? Trolls kit? Mail order Trolls? Yeah, that's right. Mail order Trolls. See? Rubric Burning. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So it would help if my hand actually went behind the thing. Yeah. I like it better when I have the camera close so I can.
That's fair.
Yeah, this is the end of my 1,000 Suns, and this is all I've got left to paint.
Yep, no more models after this.
Yep. I mean, I really need to get the sorcerers, but
You're not actually bad off for the army.
no. No, the only thing I really miss, and the only thing that I really want for the army is the I need more sorcerers. Period.
I mean, like that kit basically doesn't exist at this point because it's so impossible to find.
Right. So everything else is extra. But I need more sorcerers. I need more sorcerers in my army. Finished the Wolfguard Terminators. Very cool. You have to send me a pic of them.
Big.
Each model was 15 parts, and the pack leader was 17. My lord.
They're getting detailed for that.
That seems like some unnecessariness.
Yeah, the hand is actually divided into 2 pieces.
Right? I thought it was bad when the Elder Guardians, you had to put the 2 leg pieces together and the base and the hip part all the same shot.
And I thought it was hard putting the 2 hands and the gun together.
And you had to match the. Well, yeah, you had to do that too. You got to match the legs because if you use the wrong legs, they didn't fit together right. Not fun at all. I glued my fingers together so many times with that kit. I'm telling you, I like the Thousand Suns too, and this painting them the opposite way is actually a deal breaker because I just prime them that copper color, and then I just fill in the armor plates as I go, and I just keep a wet paintbrush by to just dab off anything that I get over the top. Oh yeah, 2-piece shoulder pads. That's just unnecessary.
2P. Yeah. Oh yeah, because don't the old some of the Horus Heresy models have that? I mean, off the top of my head,
I think so. Yeah.
I was like, why? Like
that's unnecessary.
Like you could just mold the shoulder pad together and then place it on really nice.
I mean, I'm all about, mixing it up good. Getting a little bit of posability and stuff like that, but
those do not need that.
2-piece shoulder pads are just obnoxious. Just obnoxious. All right, what am I missing here? Oh, the inside of his arm. Yeah, I think painting Thousand Suns either way is a labor of love. Like, you just have to want them to come out well. Each one was 2 legs, 2 shin guards, a crotch, a torso piece, a crouch cover, 2 arms, 2 shoulder pads, 2 hip plates, a head, 2 arms, and a shield. And Snow says the Heresy has 2-piece. Yeah, has the 2-piece shoulder pads.
Yeah, they're doing too much.
Right?
For that. Besides the fact I was like, look, I mean, no, I don't actually own a Heresy model, but
yeah, that's not going to happen.
I mean, I've considered a Heresy model. Sorry, I've considered getting some of the Heresy models. I do like, I really like the old Contemptor Dreadnought. I really like the,
Yeah.
I've considered for my Chaos to use some of the armies, some of the
armors
squads. Yeah. Because
Jeff was showing off the chaos part of Space Wolves there. Because he's got legs, shin guards, crotch, torso piece, 2 arms, 2 shoulder pads, 2 hip plates, a head, 2 arms, and a shield. They got 4 arms. And biceps. Dad joke. And they're chaos because if they were Gene Stealer cult. No, the other way around. Gene Stealer cult says 4 arms. Right?
Yep.
So the Gene Stealer cult's not chaos. Think about it. No, that's cool. Yeah, not going to cut my hair. It took me, 2 years ago I decided that I was going to grow my hair long again. And I haven't looked back. There's some days when I'm like, I could just cut this off and not deal with it anymore. And then there's the rest of the days. Hold on. And Logan here is just showing off his luscious locks. Those are pretty cool. What do you think of that?
Oh.
Not that way. That way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are some pretty cool models.
I like the big beards on the new Space Wolves.
Oh yeah, the beards are kind of fun. I probably
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah, I
gotta admit that.
Yeah, I probably argue that Space Wolves has the best like helmetless guys.
Right.
Just because they got awesome beards. You know, like Blood Angels and the rest of them pretty much just have the same, you know?
Right.
Like some of them get blonde and have curly hair, but that's it.
Very cool. That's cool, man. You gotta take your looks how you get them, right? Love the long hair. I went years and years and years with short hair, so at some point I decided, oh, in order to get a good job, I'm going to need to cut my hair, and that's what I did. And it was only,
I think it was like 6. Wait, I think it was like I started growing it out in like 6th grade, which was 4 years ago.
yeah.
Wow, I've gotten it cut once, maybe twice.
Yeah. What was right after COVID?
Yeah,
as COVID was ending or something like that, or during COVID.
I remember 6th grade because I rarely take images.
Yeah.
At least of myself, and I had more than the short little hair you always cut, so.
Yeah. Yeah, these boys started growing their hair before I grew mine out, so.
Yeah, you could say we're trendsetters.
You could say that. The Terminators look awesome, Jeff. I'm looking at Caveman rock the long hair. Yeah, right. How do they put their helmets on? I don't think they wear helmets anymore. I think that's the way it works. Once you get a long enough beard, you just forego the helmet. You just have space hair forever.
Is that worse than hat hair? Or?
It's like helmet hair, but you know, when you go out in space and your hair's going all over the place, it just never comes back.
Well, except you have to look awesome, so.
Right.
Except for when you have to like, your hair locks in when it needs to, you know.
That's right. When you gotta look cool with your long hair and your beard and your Terminator armor,
it goes back to flat.
It goes back,
or not flat, but
just crazy enough. Just crazy enough.
Unless you're like a demon or something.
Right.
It does it for everyone unless you're like a demonette, even.
I mean, you've seen Space Wolf Scout hair, right? They get that big mohawks and the and the craziness. That's what happens when you go out in space without a helmet on. No bald discrimination. It just so happens that we have hair.
See, most of my cultists are bald. I mean, so.
Most of our Rupert Marines are bald too.
Well,
there's no hair.
I mean.
You know what? Everybody's got their own style. Everybody be's happy about it, you know. If you enjoy your long hair, love your long hair. Oh, that's right. Tonight's the GW Reveal show.
Tomorrow, I think. Wait, 7th and 8th.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, 7th and 8th. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that. They had the Nurgle, like on their Instagram, they had like a Nurgle thing.
Yeah.
I assume Nurgle because it was green and rotting and gross.
What's the inside of the leg here?
They're probably going to hint something nice for Death Guard, which I don't think I've heard much from Death Guard in quite a bit, you know?
Well, unless they're doing something with demons. Demons would be the last codex, aren't they?
That's true. I would kind of like to see some cool stuff from demons. Because I kind of like the demons. I need more demons.
Just what you need is another army.
Well, I mean, they're part of what I call Chaos and Friends.
So there you go. Rubric Marine. Let's see if I can zoom to the right amount here. Again, just block painted all that armor. 6 p.m. All right, 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Ooh, have to reserve the time.
Right. That'll be after the dinner.
Wow. Ooh. If I'm busy, I just drop everything and watch it.
Oh, the big Ultramarine chest is a teaser. Believe in the Emperor. He loves you. I don't know if he does. Well, I know he loves me. I play Dark Angels. They're the first.
Well, and the Militarum.
And yeah, and the Astra Militarum. So I have no problems.
I mean, I think the Emperor likes me. My Primarch sacrificed his life so the Emperor could live.
Right?
So.
Death to Sanguinius.
What?
That's in the lore. It's in the lore. Sanguinius died protecting the Emperor. It had to happen.
It was a canon event.
Right? For Russ and the Allfather, Jeff says. I don't know. I don't know about that. I have two armies that don't get along well with Space Wolves.
Thousand Suns and
Dark Angels.
oh.
Dark Angels and Space Wolves have a long-standing rivalry when they meet on the battlefield.
You should play Grey Knights next. I'm gonna go get a third one.
Oh. I play Thousand Suns. They're pretty much great.
Yeah, basically. You got Chaos Grey Knights, or also called.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have Astra Militarum too. I got plenty. Well, I mean, as the editions have rolled through, I've gotten less because you need more models to play it. But
Yeah, because they've kind of become a little bit of a horde.
Well, they were always a horde army, but
yeah, but they've gotten much heavier of a horde, kind of.
It's hard to believe that a Chimera is like almost the same price as a Rhino at this point.
I mean, I could believe it because I haven't played Guard, but it is just a transport tank, right?
Yeah. Jeff says, read the novel The Emperor's Gift.
Ooh.
Is that the one with the Grey Knights? And the Space Wolves?
Yeah, I've heard. That's not what I want. Yeah, I've heard of that decently of the stuff that happened. Should.
Yeah. Yeah, I've told them a little bit about it. I still have to read that one.
I've also seen like some lore like videos and stuff, you know? I mean,
that's what it is, the Emperor's Finest. It's about the months of shame. Interesting. Oh, he's got it on audiobook. There we go.
Ooh.
I could do that. I could listen to it at work then. I think that's the next progression of what I do at work.
Audiobooks?
Yeah. Oh, I've been listening to podcasts for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But I actually run out of decent podcasts because
they don't record fast enough, and you listen to them.
right? Yeah. I mean, the problem is there's I like a certain type of podcast, which is kind of strange because I host 2 podcasts myself. So, but I only, stream's kind of lagging. Well, it should probably catch up. Mech Guard lists need 5 of them. That's a bit excessive in terms of cost. Yeah, I mean, I basically play a mechanized guard army. When I do play, I have 4. Well, I have 4 infantry. Yeah, I have 4 infantry squads.
I thought you only had 3.
Or maybe. Oh yeah, I have 3. I have 3 infantry squads, and then I have.
Because I remember I played this guy and I was like, with Tyranids, and I'm like, oh, guard, they're gonna have a lot of little guys, and then he pulled up with like
I pulled out tanks.
I'm like, excuse me. I was just like, this is not what I expected.
Let me see what we got here. Don't see it on my end.
Do I like that?
Yeah, it looks okay on our end. Sorry for any lagging. It does look like it's okay on our end. But maybe it's past the computer.
Yeah. It could even be like Twitch itself, or YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah. Let me see what we got here. As it's uploading, the rate's okay. I don't know. Sorry if it's lagging. We'll work on that. I know at some point it's going to be time for a new laptop, but I'm not ready for that.
It's not time yet. Give it a little bit.
Yeah. 20 Cadians with a Castellan and an Ogren bodyguard and a command squad attached to it. That's one chunky unit. One unit. Yeah, probably the cast god's making it choppy. Blame Vaster.
There's some gold windows because
it's looking good.
A continual project to paint this one corner piece.
He's overthinking it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a centerpiece piece, and I love to use it in every battle. So I wonder why.
Because you painted it?
Yeah. Besides the fact corner pieces are so fun to use, and also very much the tournament setting. So.
Right. It's kind of the norm at this point.
I mean, I also love hills, but that's a different discussion.
Right. We try to do some non-tournament style games.
Yeah, I always
It makes it more interesting.
I always like to design my battlefields beforehand. So sometimes I just do it for fun in my free time. I mean, just in case, a game rolls around, I'm like, I'm thinking of asking someone to play a game, and I'm like, I'm kind of bored. Let's set up the table.
I should fix that.
Now, do most of the times it doesn't happen? A little bit.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So, yeah, everything seems to be rolling okay. Well, if YouTube's going to give us problems, maybe we'll just have to end not too long. What do you think?
Okay.
No point fighting the system, right?
That's fair. I like to take pictures with the scenery, this thing, because it's painted and pretty.
Yeah, I agree. Tournament battles are kind of boring. You end up watching the same thing, especially the ones on stream and stuff like that. Like it's like the same battlefield over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It just loses a little something in the expectations of the game. I like those slightly. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got my son into this a couple years back, and this is what we do.
Yep.
We get paint nights. We play games. We play D&D. I'll do it online. So have a good time with it. Started out as a bunch of separate entities, and they are all kind of melding together a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I got interested in this hobby quite a few years ago when I got the 8th, was it 7th? I think you got like some sort of 7th edition. Oh wait, what was Death Guard? Yeah, Death Guard was 7th.
8th.
No, but yeah.
Yes. Death Guard was 8th.
Oh yeah.
8th edition. Yeah, you got the 8th edition commander box or whatever it was.
Yeah. So and I started off with some Space Marines actually. Which was kind of it's a fun fact. Yeah. Fun fact. I actually started with
Your custom Space Marine army.
they were actually custom and not anything like my Chaos. So.
And now they're just like your chaos.
Just?
Yeah, they're blood angels. They're just like your chaos armies.
No. I would argue very much no.
That's true. We were letting you roll dice when you were like 4 or 5.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of suckered them into the game a long time ago.
But then when I got my Tyranids, I was like, yay! I like, I like my Marines and Tyranids, and like we got Leviathan box, and there was kind of a long off break. Yeah. But then I came one trip to the Warhammer store on like a random Saturday or something.
Yep. That's all it took to bring you back.
I immediately got back into it. I'm like, and exactly on that trip, I'm like, I kind of want to repaint my Space Marines.
Yep. So how old are your kids? Black Sigil. You got little ones? Yeah, we had these kids. My boys are a year apart, so they were like 4 and 5, and we had them rolling dice and moving models around in the battlefield, stuff like that. I mean, we kind of told them where to put them and stuff like that. And obviously, we let some stuff fly. 6 and 8. That's a good age. Because I think you guys were. Well, the beginning of 8th edition was how many years ago? That was. Oh wait, let's see. It was like It was like 2000 or 2019, something like that. And that's when we got and I had actually gotten them, just gave them older models that I wasn't using at that point, so that they could just get paintbrushes on them and stuff like that.
One of them is now currently a sorcerer.
Yep. He's actually gone back and repurposed some of them old models.
Yeah.
He's got some of them in his Blood Angels army. Got some of them in his Chaos army.
I have some of my Blood Angels?
Yeah. Some of the don't you? Or did you repurpose all of them to Chaos?
Tactical?
Oh, your Tactical Marines.
Yeah, all my Tactical Marines got repurposed.
Okay.
So my Chaos has very much taken them all. Like, I actually have. I mean, I have them right here. Forgot.
Oh, what? That didn't sound good.
Wait. I forgot occultist.
Yeah, so if your oldest one is interested, try to get them some older models that maybe you're not going to use or something. You're just and get them some paintbrushes, even if you got to use like washable paintbrushes or something like that, just to get them. You know, depending on how you feel about them. I mean, we used to just have them sit there take their shirts off and just sit at the table and paint miniatures, and this way if they got paint all over themselves, then they got paint all over themselves, and it came out when they took a bath. That's how we got them interested in painting. And my wife is certainly more on the artistic side as far as the kids were concerned. So she kind of just let them paint and be kids and paint colorful, and I'm a little more regimented, and they need to paint this, paint that, paint in this order. There you go.
Yeah, I actually got this guy. I can't see him really well, but
he's an old.
He is like half new. Well, he's half old and half old, but different olds.
Okay, different olds.
But he is half like I replaced his arm and shoulder pad with a chaos, but his head and his chest and his chain sword, they're all
old Tactical Marine. Right?
Yeah. Oh, his backpack's like a possessed piece, I think. Bones. But
paintbrushes, isn't it?
I completely forgot about the cultists. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I really like getting them into it, getting them involved in playing games and painting and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, and look where we are now. So.
Right now they push me to play games.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're young and have more time. And then they're like, Dad, we want to play a game. Okay. Twist my arm. So, yeah, so I like it. They each have three armies apiece. So they got enough stuff to play with.
I've got Chaos.
So that's cool.
I've got Chaos, Blood Angels, and Tyranids.
Let them play what they want to play. That's all I'm going to say. They go through like everybody else does. Logan made his own Space Marines that were black and gold and
red.
And red.
I think a little bit of purple.
Maybe. Very well possible.
I don't know. They don't
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the fun part is there's now a new color scheme someone can use. Or I can inspire someone's custom color scheme.
Right. So, but like so many people, that wanted to have Black Space Marines, he started with Black Space Marines too. Black and gold.
And I was like, well, black doesn't really like. For my skill level, Black Marines didn't really look that good. You know? So, I just was like, I ain't gonna fight it. I'm gonna go with Red Marines.
Yeah, and then he repainted his whole Space Marine army to be Blood Angels.
Yep. So.
Except the ones he sacrificed to Chaos.
Yeah, except the 5 tactical Marines, which I couldn't do anything with. So they got sold to the Dark Gods.
So, yeah, we were definitely in for the long haul with these guys, but we got them there. Mike, I can't get him to paint as much. He's more of a get it done so we can play it, and then he's done with it. But he's a year younger than Logan, so.
Yeah, I'm very much. I love painting. Like, in fact, I probably wouldn't be doing these cultists if it wasn't for my dedication to the cultists. You know?
Yep.
They're not bad to paint, but they're not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not bad, but I'm very lazy. And cultists aren't very exciting for me.
Right.
And like even on the board, they're not that exciting. Like.
All right. That's 2.
Ooh. I've seen, my cultists don't do that well in surviving as much. Like, I think 16 of them got wiped out in one attack against Terminators.
Yeah. So
they're not the most survivable units, but I do love the idea of cultists. So.
Yep.
And they're awesome models. So.
Yeah, I got cultists from a friend of mine and for my 1,000 Suns, and they lasted until I got them home, and then the new codex came out and they weren't in it. So
yeah. So guess who got free cultists?
Yeah. Guess who got free cultists?
Well, and he also got like warp, and the only reason I have warp talons were because one of his friends. Didn't they gift you warp talons for your 1,000 Suns, but you can't get warp talons?
Correct.
So I got warp talons. Yay!
As long as they get some use.
Yeah.
So I'll try it up too. So I don't know. Maybe we should pack this up. What do you think?
Yeah.
So I really appreciate everybody who came on and chatted with us and watched with us. We got some end of day stuff to do before we get ready for bed and all that.
Yep.
So I want to thank everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Hanging out. If you get a chance, like, subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit that notification bell. Yeah, we're on here pretty much every Thursday night. Every other Thursday is painting. And then every other, I record the podcast. If you want to listen to the podcast, you can click on the podcast tab of my channel. They're all there ever since I jumped over to YouTube. I'm going to start going back and trying to edit some of them and reposting them, and time is the problem. So, but they're all there. You can watch them all. They were all recorded live, so they're in the lives and also in the podcast. So, yeah, thanks. And this is Logan and Todd from Table Ready Painting, and we are here to help you get you and your models
Table ready. See ya.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.